For the session of the 3rd of June 2021, Zomedica closed at $0.9684, an extension of 14.13%. 146 million shares crossed the tape during that session, which was above average. And it says here price rose through the 50-day moving average of $1.05 and above average volume. So moving down, we can see it has a market cap of $943.6 million. Definitely, we can visually see the stock has extended, now trading above all of its 20-day, all of its short-term moving averages, as well as the long-term moving average, which is a 200-day moving average. Moving down, there isn't any current news as such. The most recent was that of the 1st of June 2021. You can see some of the oscillators are looking up. The MACD histogram is above zero and rising, and it seems, even though visually the 14 period slow stochastic oscillator looks like it's extending, or rather has a positive slope, but it might be waning. Momentum is also looking up slightly. MACD above the signal line and rising. And it says here that it appears to be in a strong bullish trend. 200-day moving average is upward sloping, and the MACD histogram obviously is above zero and rising, but it's liking the S&P 500. Okay, as we indicated earlier on, the 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is waning. This means that investors have been less aggressive in the recent purchases and may even be taking profits in positions, but at lower prices. So this has not taken into account the fact that it's had 14 million shares. So because this 14 period slow stochastic oscillator tracks 14 sessions, so this last volume of the 3rd of June has not changed that outlook. So the volume for that session was heavier than normal. 145.99 million shares traded versus an average of 83 million during the last 12 months. The unbalanced volume indicator shows that longer term selling pressure has given way to near-term accumulation by traders. So the fact that I think this goes to show was that the stock was trading just slightly above those moving averages, and a lot of market participants deemed that an opportunity, and they started to buy. So they started accumulating the shares gradually, even before this extension happened. So, and I think what also happened was that those who started picking up the shares when it was just trading below or just right around those short-term moving averages are probably the ones who attracted, or rather who have definitely benefited from what's going on, this extension. So another thing is that also there's a good chance that some of those people might also take their money off, because we know that usually when you have an extension, a rally on a very high volume, on above average volume, is a good indication that those people who participated might go away. So in the next coming sessions, this is what is likely to happen, because not everybody who participates in the stock are in need for the long term. Some people are there to play the day traded and all that stuff. So when you have that high volume, the higher the volume, the diverse the set of objectives of those who are participating are likely to be. So we've also determined that in over the last 10 trading sessions, six out of those 10 trading sessions, the stock closed below the 10-day moving average, which is the shortest of all the moving averages we're using in this model. So 6% out, six sessions out of those 10, the stock traded below the 10-day moving average. The 10-day moving average is currently at $0.83. That's the price. That's what the average is. So there's a good chance that, going by that simple probability, that also that in the coming sessions as well, there's a good chance the stock might also close below that 10-day moving average. So that will mean a retracement. So that is likely, and this high volume as well, to some extent gives it some validation, but all of these are just speculations. We don't exactly know when it's going to happen. the stock could also extend come the 4th of June. So all in all, we can say that, in our opinion, the stock has extended by 14%, even though it's still trading at a discount to its 50-day moving average. We are just very much cautious. We wouldn't advise anybody to go buy in Zomedica at the moment with this 14.3% extension, and on the aftermath of this high volume. So just observe and see what's going to happen. Indeed, going by the simple probability we've pointed out, there's a good chance the stock can absolutely retrace. So, but in any case, in the intermediate period, it's trading at a discount. So if you want to look at it from that perspective, from the 50-day picture, yes, you can always look at it from that way and see whether you're going to decide to buy it or not. And at the same time as well, the fact that it has extended by 14%, and also the fact that visually the short-term moving averages are also looking up as well. There's a good chance the short-term signals are very much bullish. So this is also what certain market participants will be looking at. The signals are looking positive. But if you want to look at it from that perspective, and also look at the fact that at some point it traded above that 50-day moving average during the last session, if you want to take those as a positive, by all means do so. But you just have to be really cautious. It has run up a huge amount of gain. The next likely thing is next natural thing will be a retracement, a pullback, or a consolidation. So observe, see what you're going to do. Don't put all your money in the stock at the moment. Just see what's going to happen. And if you're already there, if you feel like there's an opportunity, a need for you to take some money out of the stock, by all means do so. So especially if you were there and you enjoy this 14% extension. So see what you're going to make out of it and decide what you have to do and move on from there. So in our opinion, at the moment, we don't think Zomedica is a buy, just based on what happened during this last trading session. The best opportunity to have gotten into Zomedica was as far back as the 13th of May. That was by far the best, or even beyond that. So at that time it was trading at 0.73, just right on its 200-day moving average. So that opportunity has since gone away, and a lot of market participants started getting involved, improving the unbalanced volume indicator, indicating that that was a bottom. At that point, the interest now began to grow because the opportunity is there, because the opportunity, it was trading at a discount to all of its short and intermediate trend lines. So they took advantage of that, and currently now it's at 0.73. So those who got involved from the 13th of May, even benefiting or enjoying all the more, as a matter of fact. So you just observe and see what's going to happen. This last time it ever traded above its short-term moving averages was a few sessions ago. It was just above all of those short and intermediate trend lines. So yes, the signals are looking bullish. These are positive signs that it has been trading below the radar, below its short-term moving averages, short and intermediate moving averages. But right now it's moving up. So caution is still warranted as well at the same time as well. So like I said earlier on, just be cautious and see how things are going. The signals are very much bullish, but it will not always be the case when things start to play out. Okay, so decide if you want to buy or not, but we don't think it's a buy, even though the signals are very much bullish. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video.